Somebody went to me this morning. Studio, I went, can do. I said, there's.
Welcome to the preview show. It must be British Open week because it's raining.
We've got one massive umbrella, one smaller umbrella, and Ryan's braving it.
Ryan's just getting a wet left arm. Good evening, welcome to the preview show. Hope you can hear us, see us, and hopefully it will stop raining soon.
We like the red arrows this week. We're coming at you in an arrow.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, lovely.
You are the head of the arrow. In the chat already we have Glenn Taylor, Richard Hodge, Marcus Lee and Max Ballum. So good evening. It is, of course, British Open week, Open Championship week. Super exciting. 150th Open at St Andrews. It's going to be amazing.
Special.
Anything in particular we're looking forward to seeing this week? Any sort of highlights you're going to make sure that you're there to see?
First tee shot.
First tee shot. Hit.
Has to be
Saturday,
like,
Thursday morning.
6:30. Get out there.
Get out there.
Get on it. That'll just be such an amazing atmosphere. You see how big the grandstand is behind 18.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, one of my members was up there last week and played it, not last week, but the start of the week before, just before they closed it. And he said just couldn't believe how much seating there was around that first and 18th area. It's just like, when that is going to be so loud come Sunday afternoon. Amazing. It's going to be quality.
Obviously, want to watch Tiger.
Yes, obviously Tiger playing is good for the game.
It's great for like everyone that's sort of on the fence with golf, and like, you know, he draws so many people into golf, and it's and you know, you're obviously being back from his injuries and stuff. It's sort of a, can he do it? Sort of
really do it, yeah.
You know, comeback story again. I think he'll do well to make the cut, I'm afraid.
Just the golf course. Golf course is so hard, and he knows it so well, and he knows his game, and he chips and putts like a demon often. So
it's one of those. It's not like Southern Hills was.
No.
He had to like hit it up in the air, hit it a long way. It's a bit more Augusta. Like, you can hit certain spots, you can get some shoots and some downs. Like, he probably won't hit that many drivers, which isn't always. When he won there before, he didn't hit driver the whole week.
No, he didn't hit driver hardly at all, did he, at St Andrews?
Right, so it's.
It's the weather. If the weather turns on him, then he's going to struggle. But if it's fairly
if it's
calm,
fair and calm,
he's got a shout. But before we get too excited about the Open Championship, was another Open played last week.
Yes.
Of course, the Scottish Open, historic event, big event on the DP World Tour, and sponsored by Genesis. It had a very sort of PGA Tour feel to it, didn't it?
It's the first ever properly co-sanctioned event that DP World event carried FedEx Cup points.
Yes.
So you obviously saw a lot of the guys over from America, which is great to see. Genesis is what would typically say is an American brand.
American brand, definitely.
So,
yes.
But yes, obviously one of the highlights of the week was Jordan Smith, 17th hole, hole in one, to win himself and his caddy a car.
That was so cool to have two cars on that team. Apparently you could see, they were saying in commentary, weren't they, the caddies' faces lit up because they didn't necessarily know anything about it in the practice round when they got round to this hole, and they're like, oh my goodness, I can win a car here.
Yeah.
Suddenly they're like, right player, come on, you're going to sort this way out probably now.
That number is definitely worked out.
Getting those yardages in and getting it all done.
Ramps is in the chat as well.
Very good.
So Ryan, talk us through the Scottish Open very quickly, because we need to gloss over it hard.
Yes, lovely. So,
take time.
won by Mr. Sander Schauffele.
Yes, funny, he's been up and down, hasn't he?
Missed quite a few cuts.
Missed cuts when I pick him.
This season, missed quite a few
events when other people pick him.
Yeah.
Two events in a week.
Yes. Yeah, he won the JP.
Yeah, clearly, obviously in good form.
Yes.
Can he carry it on next week? This week.
Oh yeah,
Lag putting from distance was just
and it's just stone dead, wasn't it? Just
unreal.
One of those stress-free rounds. Like this could easily be a 3-putt. No, he's got a tap in for par.
Yeah.
Sorted. And that's what you need. If you're going to win a tournament, you need as little stress as possible. And yes, very, very good. So what did that do to the points then, please?
To the points, well, let's have a look. Bottom half, as always.
I had 4 players and they all missed the cut.
4 players all missed the cut for Simon, and Anthony's the same with his 1-1-1-97 formation.
He had 4 players as well.
4 players, 1-1-1-97.
And I thought my 4 players were quite good.
And big players as well for ASD.
I did tweet them, yeah. They didn't reply, funnily enough.
Yeah, so Scheffler, Thomas, Morikawa, all for Adzi, all missing the cut, and Higo, obviously a bigger name, a bigger number.
Who were my 4? Scheffler as well, JT as well.
Your 4 were Scheffler, Leishman, Im, and Gallagher.
Yes. Well, Gallagher was an outsider.
Yeah, Gallagher was an outsider, a rank outsider, but everyone else will be a first pager.
Mm-hmm. They were all on the first page.
All first pages. So there was a lot of miscuts this week. We had actually quite a lot of different golfers picked this week.
Yes, it's quite interesting to look at the scoring on this bottom half with people like in minuses and zeros and bits and pieces. And then when we go to the top half, there's actually quite a few people that have done really, really well and not picked the winner.
Yeah.
So there's some 50s, there's a 40 in there.
I feel like I'm at Wimbledon now.
I feel like you're Wimbledon.
So,
his screen's bigger than mine.
40 different golfers picked this week.
40 different golfers, that's impressive.
And of all of those golfers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
A quarter missed
10.
the cut.
No, 10 made the cut.
Well, 10 made the cut out of 40.
30 out of the 40 picked, or withdrew.
And 1 WD.
Yeah, withdrew. Well, he was actually, Thomas Bjorn was DQ.
He was DQ'd.
He was DQ'd, but
you should get minus points.
We should get minus points. We might have to. We've never had that before. We've never had a DQer that's been picked.
Be minus points for DQ.
Okay, well, we'll adjust that.
Okay.
So there we are.
Ben Swanton, congratulations, and Mr. Trett, congratulations, and Mr. Beaton.
And Mr. Beaton as well. Marcus Lee, fabulous 53.
What a great.
Dave Stapleton, going with his bottom 4 again.
Did he go with the bottom 4
Bottom 4 again, and ended up.
Gallagher was in the bottom 4, wasn't he?
He was. Well, he was in odds wise, but he wasn't actually the last 4 on the list.
Okay.
So it's the last 4 on the list that Dave Stapleton would go for, which was.
And only one of them made the cut.
One of them made the cut. So Pavan, Caldwell, Karlberg, and Bjorn.
Jonathan Caldwell, did he make the cut?
No, it was Karlberg. Okay, 47.
Yes, Richard Karlberg. Yeah,
47.
Historic European name.
It'll get a deduction of 0.75 because we're going to DQ it for Dice.
Well, that's right. Okay, moving on.
So there we are. So let's have a look at our leaderboard and we'll race through that.
So you don't want to look at this one.
You've had a win. You've both had a win and I haven't.
Yes.
And that's the difference.
And I've had a -3 as well in there.
You have had a -3.
Sneak things down a little.
You have. But anyway, this is what you guys want to see
Indeed,
at home.
your picks.
So, Adzi's 1-1-1-97, just not working.
Not working for him.
I feel he was better at all in.
Well, yeah, but he was. I mean, he's pretty much all in. Spread betting.
He's just better with one person.
He's better with just Shane Lowry.
Just Shane Lowry.
Every week, ads.
Just Shane Lowry. Whether he's playing or not, you're better off with just picking Shane Lowry. You've got 0. It's fine.
So there we are. Glenn's there with 10 points, and then a few of Simon and my mates, Ben Softly, Henry Cliff rounded out the top of the bottom.
Moving into the top half. Look at this.
Ben Swanton is 2 wins from 3 weeks.
Very,
very good. Yes. Dave Stapleton obviously with his big win and then a fairly solid. Very solid.
Gramps is up there.
Gramps is doing really well. Look at that. Last season's winner Eddie Beaton, only 2 weeks and 162 points. So very good. Well. And there we are. I mean, plenty of time.
Lots of weeks to go, but
of time.
Very good. Well done. So yes, congratulations to everyone that played last week. If you are just tuning in, you'll be shortly asking for your picks for the Open Championship. But Tretty, this is the bit we always want. Lead us into what is going to be a fantastic week. Cannot wait.
The old course. What is there to say? Like the amount of social media coverage that course has got this week leading in is ridiculous. You've got stupidly hard bunkers that have all got flat bottoms, everything will run to the edge. You've got none of these upslopes to help you get out of them. If you get in them,
you're in them.
There's going to be some guys there that are having a few sleepless nights this week where they've left balls in bunkers, maybe to miss cuts, etc. you've got possibly the widest fairway in all of golf to start you off, and it was still so daunting to try and peg it up and knock one down there. Obviously, you saw the Legends event yesterday. How good was Ian Baker Finch swinging?
Well, yeah, and Faldo.
And
Faldo.
Middle.
Yeah.
But so massive. You can hit it a long way left at St Andrews. Left is always going to help you hitting it back into the middle of the golf course.
Yes.
But down those first 6 holes, right hand side speed line is the better line into the green.
Yes.
So it's how much do you want to risk early in the tournament?
But there is some rough, isn't there?
Yeah, there's some rough. There's some gorse on a few of the holes.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of double greens. All double greens add up to 18 around.
Yes.
Love that. I love that.
And then you've got coming in. You've got 17, a ridiculously hard tee shot.
Yes.
Unless you want to bail out and go down the left hand side, but then if you do that, you've then got to take on the road hole bunker or knock it on the road.
Yes.
And then you've got that not so tight drive down 18. But if you're standing there with a 1-shot lead, claret jug on the line.
Yes,
that
please.
fairway will look real small.
Yes.
Tiny.
And it always astounds me how big that 18th green is.
Oh, massive.
It's
enormous.
and that's not a double green. It is just one green, and it is
Valley is sitting in front.
huge. Oh my goodness.
And then obviously, in any normal day, if we were to go and play, you'd still have a number of people like stood
Wandering
there,
about,
walking
watching.
through the town. The town's part of the week.
Yes, definitely.
Like St Andrews, the old course, the town is part of that. With Jigger in at the end of the 17th.
Yes.
And you've got the hotel there, and like to go and experience it this week will be incredible.
Oh yeah.
I always think it's very brave of the people that park down the side of the 18th on the road.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a brave place to put your car.
Yes, but is it though? Because if you get a little dent in it, you can tell everyone exactly where you got it from.
Yeah.
Not for you.
Not for me.
Not for you.
No, those cars will be fine. It's the shop fronts that have got to worry.
The old rooftop bars that are along there.
Oh, I've got golf insurance.
So yes, obviously it is an iconic venue. Pretty much every single hole you will have probably played on some form of computer game or watched in previous Opens. Obviously it is the most hosted venue of the Open. It comes back there every 5 years, goes off to other courses, then comes back, and so many past champions there, so many memories over the years. Any particular historic highlights that you think of when you think of Opens at St Andrews for you?
Obviously Tigers win.
Yes.
Rocker's putt.
Constantina Rocker holding it from the bottom of the Valley of Sin and just falling on the floor.
And then obviously Sevy's celebration on the green.
Yes, Sevy's celebration, dancing on the green. Yeah, always a good one. John Daly winning there for me was a big one when I was a kid. I remember him winning there thinking, wow, okay, that's pretty impressive the way he just battered it around that golf course. Yeah. But yeah, so many memories. Anything for you that sticks out as a no, because I don't really have those historic.
No, probably not for me. But
maybe this year. Maybe Bryson having a hole-in-one on the last to win.
Steady on. Would you say top 3 most iconic golf courses in the world?
Oh yeah, I think it's the top most iconic golf course.
Over Augusta?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more.
Because of the history there?
Yeah, I think it is. And I think that like when I'm doing my image search to find photos, it's difficult to find photos of St Andrews that aren't with the Old Course Hotel in the background, with the clubhouse in the background, looking down 18 with like that image is so iconic. You could I always think iconic stuff transcends the sport. I think if you showed most people that picture, they would know that it was St Andrews. Where you could show a lot of people the 13th or 15th or 16th or 12th or Augusta or whatever, and they wouldn't. And they certainly, if you showed them the clubhouse at Augusta, they wouldn't know what it was.
No.
Most people wouldn't know what the clubhouse looked like at Augusta. And I think that's where St Andrews transcends it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Probably the golf course is better at Augusta, and I think as golfers we'd probably prefer to play there because you just can't.
Yeah.
But I think St Andrews is the top one for
like there's a golfer you want to go to, you want to go up there and play and play around there and
definitely.
be in the town. And it's definitely something that I wanted to do. Like we were meant to go last May, I think. Yeah, last May, but then obviously COVID was still here. The golf courses were open, but the hotels weren't. So then it's like we had to cancel that whole trip, which was a bit gutting. Really had the links passes and bits and pieces.
That'll come back again.
It'll come back again.
It will come back again. Right, so betting time. Time for you guys to get your picks in. If you know what those picks are, get them in the chat. Adam has some picks on his phone. Ryan has some picks on his computer already. So 20 seconds per page coming up for you guys right now. Ryan, do you want to start with some picks that we've already had in?
Yes. So we were on TikTok Live just before we came on YouTube, and Mr. Rosansky
is back.
He's back.
Just off before he went to football.
Before he went to football.
So Rosansky's in with a 25 split of McIlroy, Lowry, Spieth, and Mr. Woods.
Very good.
And then Stevie G, not of Liverpool fame, I hear, but Stevie G nonetheless. He's a new player this week, and he's in again 25 split with Fleetwood, Hovland, McIlroy, and Lowry.
Very good, very good.
So yeah, those are the two I have so far. Until I can.
For Ben to pick.
As he's waiting for Ben to pick his.
Fire up WhatsApp, and I'll grab
some other picks. While we're there, Adam, have you got your picks ready?
I have. I'm just going to prompt Mr. Savage.
Trump Sav.
Here we go. Right, so we have got, Simon sent through some this morning.
Yes.
So we have got from James Lofts, Fleetwood, Lowry, Scheffler, and Fitzpatrick. There's a pattern here. Lots of Lowry so far. Mark Jeeves is Gooch, Oosthausen, Lowry, Casey.
Fisher put on the group after he sent that. He said, "There's no way Gooch and
Oosthausen.
There's no way Gooch and Oosthausen are winning the Open. Have two more picks on me."
Yes. Yeah. Gooch and Oosthausen are obviously live golf regulars.
Yes.
So Eddie Beaton, last season's champion. McIlroy, Cantlay, Rose, and Zalatoris.
Oh, okay, interesting.
That's all we have so far. That's all we have so far.
Right, well, Mr. Gramps is in the chat here with Lowry, Zalatoris, Oosthuizen, and Fleetwood. Stevie Gerrard saying Ryan Fox, one of the most informed players. Yes, he is. A regular pick of yours is old Ryan Fox, isn't he?
He's still I don't know whether to go with one person on the end or him.
Or him, right. Well, I've got my 4 picks here, so if you want to get ready for those, Ryan, I'm going Rory, Rahm, Cantlay, and Cam Smith. Are going to be my 4 picks. So, sorry guys, you're going to be getting a flight home on Saturday morning. I'll also put them in the chat here for you, so that when you check them later.
Savo's just put, what comp is it? I was like,
oh, Glenn, do we miss your picks? Yes, because there aren't any picks.
Who?
Oh no, here we go.
Who did I miss?
Glenn Taylor.
No.
Fleetwood, Tiger, Oosthuizen, and Rory.
Oh, I thought you meant for last week.
No.
No.
I think you missed anyway. What did he say? What?
Not a big one
then. Cam Smith.
Right, I am quickly, because I haven't done any.
You haven't done any?
No, so I'm going to have a quick look now whilst we're
going through.
Well,
we'll go with yours then, Mr.
I should
Trett.
really go with Mr. Fox.
I think you should now, after Stevie G setting you up.
So I'm going to pick McIlroy, because if I don't pick him and he wins,
yes, we've said this before. Yes.
So he's going to have some points on him. So Cam Smith, top 10 last week for me. Going to pick him again this week. Tommy Fleetwood, a very good weekend at the Scottish Open. Bogeyed the last, the only bogey he made of the weekend. In a bit of form, played in the wind. Hopefully, going to do okay with the draw this week. And I'm going to go now with Ryan Fox at 80-1.
Lovely.
I was going, just to state, before that was
here we go.
I was going with Adam Scott.
Oh, okay. I think you've done the better decision there, right? Ads. So after seeing my scores and hearing the advice on changing my 97-1-1-1 tactics, here are my picks. Lowry 1, Morikawa 1, Fleetwood 1, and Nakajima 97.
Okay, good.
Brilliant. Love it.
He's going to be late additions for me, so I'm still scrolling through.
Don't scroll too far.
I wouldn't scroll down too far.
Yeah, I need some points there, don't I?
Yes, you need to get the winner.
Yeah, the winner's probably going to be that end.
That's the top end of the draw.
If a winner's that end, then
so did we?
The bookies are going to be
screaming. Right, here we go.
Here we go. That was very decisive.
Here we go. So I'm going 25 split.
Yeah.
JT, Matsuyama, Max Homer, as he's playing.
Hang on, was it JT?
JT, Matsuyama, Max Homer, as he tweeted today, a retweet from a tweet he sent Tiger a few years ago that he'd just won NCAA event or something, and can he have a practice round with him? And now he is grouped with him.
Oh wow!
This week.
Wow.
So like #hero.
Yes.
So yeah, I think I'm wondering if he's going to feed a little bit from playing with his hero, or buckle completely. Playing with his hero.
Sort of player that will feed off it, hopefully for you.
And Seamus Power.
Some power. You've got the power.
I have got the power. So Thomas, Matsuyama, Homer, and Power.
I like Justin. Max Homer, played Friday, made the cut at the Scottish, went from there to North Berwick to play 18 holes at North Berwick because it's somewhere he was on.
Oh wow! And then came back and played the weekend.
Very nice.
Amazing.
Like, I already played 18 today,
but I'll go and crack
around North Berwick this afternoon.
Go and crack.
Right, Dommy Rowe, Xander Schauffele, Spieth, Oosthuizen, and Fitzpatrick. And then Richard Hodge, Zanotti 50. Oh yes, Kokanjana 5, Fitzpatrick 25, and Scheffler 20. I love the fact that there's not only a random person there, but 4 random numbers.
Yeah.
Love that. Big fan of that. Let my son pick a player. Can you guess which one he picked? Yeah. Xander Schauffele, because he won last week. Marcus Lee, the best 3 ball, and will be fighting for second place. Rory, 10, wins by 5, but to rekindle their form, Rose, Fleetwood, and Fleetari and Mollywood, 30 each. Very, very good, Marcus. I love it. Just as the heavens open again here.
Yeah.
We do need a bit of
we do need a bit of moisture.
Bit dry, isn't it?
So there we go. Some good picks this week. Well done, everybody. As always, as it is a major championship, there will be a giveaway. We have one of the very, very famous, not available in shops, PGA Live 365 ball markers. Also, PGA Live 365 tee pegs. Yep. We have a hat to give away as well, Bandit Apparel hat, haven't we? And we will probably throw in 3 golf balls as well. So good luck to all of those that have put their picks in.
Did Titleist do their open branded golf balls this year?
Titleist did go open branded golf balls with the number 150 on this year, but we decided not at Bears Members Golf Club to take advantage of that deal because we didn't really sell them last time, and we had to give them away in lockdown basically. Because they didn't really go because they were a lot more money than normal Pro V1s. So
Pro V1s are expensive as it is, let alone to have a bit of stampage on the side. Yeah,
Titleist did do some pretty cool 150th open luggage and golf bags and stuff,
I saw that.
which looked pretty cool. But again, super pricey.
Yeah.
Super pricey. I think
like their Ryder Cup stuff. Their Ryder Cup like luggage and stuff, like the backpacks and stuff look really cool. And then you look at the price and you're like, wowzers. They buy 12 backpacks for that.
Yes. Right. So, TaylorMade's golf bag.
Oh, I was just about to say,
minging.
Yeah, horrible.
I'm still reserving judgment until I see it on Thursday.
Have you seen to watch the Open Zone with Rory from today?
It's on there.
Harry Diamond's got it in the corner. Disgusting.
Well, then quick.
Oh, go. Me and Glenn Taylor are the only ones that like it.
The only caveat I can say that, when you go through Quality Street,
and
the gold one's in there,
a
bit like that. It's like
is it more goldy than chocolate?
Shiny, goldy
shiny.
Is it like Ian Poulter's? Is it like Ian Poulter's shiny gold trousers?
Not quite that bad, but it's getting there.
Getting there.
Oh, Glenn Taylor's a big fan of it. He's
so what are we like with sort of every brand doing the major special tour bag?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, the problem is they just can't get it right every time. No. But then right is a very subjective word at the best of times, isn't it? But I think it's good.
PXG did a good one for Zach Johnson. Golf bag looks quite good from PXG. And Strixon have done a blue and navy one.
Have they? Nice. And I think it's a great idea to have. Because it's just, again, I know they're going to try and sell bags, but it just, the majors should be a bit special, shouldn't they?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yes, no big fan of that. So I find a picture and put it on the screen. Well, okay. There was no please or thank you in that. That's right. I don't need. It's on WhatsApp, isn't it?
It's on the WhatsApp. Yeah.
I might just
I wouldn't mind a little bit more, as in like slightly more affordable. So obviously, because I don't want a tool bag. Right, what would I want a whopping great tool bag? But maybe like, you know, a head cover or something that's quite funky in like.
Normally Callaway do the head covers separately, but not many.
Yeah, exactly. Not many
do it that like you don't want to pay like £90.
Exactly. Yeah, I want it still to be affordable and stuff. He's actually
getting quite wet.
Yeah, one thing I have to say about the Live Golf event when I was there, I thought the merch was very affordable.
It was very, very normally priced.
Yeah, as in for what merch can potentially be.
Yeah, what they feel like they
I
could
felt
do.
that there was, you know,
good though.
Yeah, there was some nice things. We actually there is an item that I've picked up for the end of season giveaway.
Yeah.
It's a nice little zippy pencil casey type bag with a ball marker, some tees, a pitchfork in there. All for, I think it was about £6-7 quid.
Right, here you go, guys. You know. Here is the tailor-made bag.
Look at that. That is.
Make that a little bigger than here. It's coming through a little larger for you guys.
Look at that.
Boom, there we go. That is a tailor-made open golf bag.
Yeah,
It is a lot more orange in this picture than the way they had it lit in the one you sent. And
I think it was their marketing photo.
Yeah, exactly, which was their marketing photo. So, like the chocolate dream, I was quite into that. I could have, but if it's not, if it's more of an orange fest.
It's not. I wouldn't say it looks.
Well, not orange, but like gold and glittery and shiny. That's just matte everything in the world. Nothing shiny. So there we go. That's enough of that. We don't need that on the screen anymore. Tailor-made golf bag is not for us.
No.
But Glenn likes it. So Stevie Gerrard doesn't. So read into that what you will.
That bombshell.
But and that's the whole point, isn't it, of anything to do with fashion, is that it is very subjective.
Indeed.
And good. So there we go. I think on that note, as we are starting to get a little moist here, and most of the picks are in. Did Ben get his picks in? No picks from Swanton yet. They will be in before Thursday morning, though. That's no excuse.
And he's in my. No, he's probably. No, where is he? Greece, I think.
He's in Greece, is he? Good.
It's all right for some. I hope it's raining.
It's
raining really hard.
Good. Right, guys. On that note, please enjoy the Open. It is going to be something special this week, isn't it?
Oh, can't wait. 6:30 Thursday morning. Get amongst it.
Yes.
Watch as much coverage as you can. Skype off as much work as possible.
You heard it. You have to Mr. Trett not to work.
This man has let you all off work
next 5
Thursday
days.
to Sunday.
You're all very welcome.
Good luck with your picks, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.